everyone. Welcome back to Happily Booked. That's what we're called. The bookcast, where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
And I haven't even thought about a quote, so I don't even know who that doesn't even matter. Oh well. We're skipping this episode with a quote.
I have several marked at home in my book, but
yeah, it's okay. I'm sure that people don't listen to our podcast just to hear a random quote.
I hope not.
Because that would be, I guess if that's what you choose to do, then okay. But we appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have a lot to talk about. I've jotted some stuff down, though, so we'll see.
I mean, that's good.
Oh, my gosh. So, do you have any hauls, just to start off the...
I do not.
Normal stuff.
I might have to go get some stuff this weekend because I want to make some Christmas presents. And I'm not exactly sure how much yarn I have.
Right.
Or if I have colors that would be acceptable for Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have a haul next week,
but
not this week. Do you have a haul?
I don't have a haul, and that's fine with me. I've actually been doing a lot of what they call unhauling my books. I added it up just before you got here, and I'm getting rid of almost 200 books.
Wow.
Like 194.
That's crazy.
Technically 5.
I mean, you might have hit 200 because I didn't give you an accurate, complete count.
That's true. That's valid. So I don't know. It almost makes me want to just find 6 more books just to get rid of them. But technically 195.
Wow.
But I'm not counting the one really because it ended up in the trash as opposed to donation. Because it, sometimes when a dog chews on a book, it's still readable. It's still suitable. Somebody will still I can still read this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Just a little bent pages, a little chewed on covers. Like, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But this one was destroyed, and I was like, nobody's gonna want this book.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't even know what it was called. I should have paid my respects and jotted down the title of it. It's long gone now though. But yeah, I was like, no, nobody's gonna want this. Nobody. I was like, Austin, what do I do with it? Like, it feels like a sin to throw away a book. Yes. And I was like, we could burn it. And I was like, a book burning? No. I was like, no, I guess I'll just throw it in the trash because that felt more respectful than burning it.
The lesser of two evils.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what to do. This feels horrible, but nobody's going to read it. Like, nobody, and I don't blame them because it was messed
up. Like my book that the bunny rabbit ate?
Yeah. Like, destroyed. And honestly, there's already some books that I had given to my mom that I never even tallied up. So I actually probably am over 200, counting those and the ones that you might have. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it feels good to get rid of the books that I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
Anymore because all they were doing was taking up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Now
they'll go to a good home hopefully, and they'll be read.
Yeah. I'm thinking of I meant to call the library, but I never did. To see if they'll take donations. I'm sure they will. I can only imagine that a library would take donations.
Yeah.
But just to see. And I do still have it's like 10 books or something I posted on Facebook that I was trying to sell. I don't think anybody's interested at the moment, so we'll just see how long that lasts. And I did add those to my count, so they're already added up. But now next week I think I'll add up all the books I have and give you a number on that.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Woo! But that sort of brings me to a question. I was wondering if you wanted this book, The Shack by William P. Young.
I've heard this is really good.
I've heard it's really good too.
Back when it blew up, I was like, oh, I didn't have money at the time. I was like, oh, I wish I had money so I could buy that and read it because it got really popular.
Oh yeah, it blew up, and then they made a movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, I've heard it's also very, very good. I've heard that, but I'm just like, I just might not read it. I don't know.
Yeah,
just not gonna read it.
You have a whole lot of other books in front of it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of books in front of it, but I will read it.
Yeah. So, good. That's going to a good home.
That's exciting. I'm glad that you offered that to me because...
Yeah. Hey, do you have a haul?
Hey, I have this book.
Wow, look at that. Look how the tables have turned. And I already added that to my number. Like, everything is added up right now to the best of my ability. So I'm feeling good about it. Feeling good. And I'm going to really try to pick up a habit of reading Kindle.
Yeah.
But,
that way you don't have 1,000 books on your bookshelf.
Right. And there's some that I got rid of that I did make sure were on Kindle Unlimited, and some of them are. Mm-hmm. Most of them aren't. But I was like, well, that's okay. I am interested in trying this series, so it's a good thing that it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I'll just get rid of the physical book because who knows when I was going to start it, I have a problem. Okay.
Are you getting rid of Gone with the Wind?
I am.
Are you selling it?
No, you can have it if you want it.
Yes, because...
Scarlett's in there somewhere.
Is it really? I've never read that one, but I love Gone with the Wind.
Do you want Scarlett too?
Sure. I'll dig through your box later.
Yeah, we'll have to get it out. That's so funny.
Ranger,
get out!
Funny story. When I read Gone with the Wind in high school, I only read, I want to say, 3/4 of the way. I probably had less than 1/4 finished, but I had already renewed the book one time. And so I just returned it to the library and finished. And I had seen the movie several times. It's like, not that I don't know how the book ends.
I know, it's like at that point, it's like, well, I guess I'll just live with not necessarily knowing exactly how the book goes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've never actually completely read Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, I think my mom has read it like 3-4 times or something like that.
I mean, it's a good book.
That's what they tell me.
And what I appreciate about it is it's actually pretty accurate historically of how things would have happened.
Yeah.
On a plantation or whatever. And I like that it doesn't, a lot of people think, and I'm not saying slavery is good.
No.
So please don't take away from what I'm saying.
No, please.
But a lot of people think that all slave owners were cruel to their slaves. Right. And though we don't approve of slavery in this day and age, it was something that was done by a lot of people.
Right.
And it is still done in a lot of places.
Unfortunately.
And very unfortunately, because I think all people should be free.
Yeah.
But a lot of slave owners who especially were Christians treated their slaves very well.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them freed their slaves either even before the Civil War began or immediately after the end of the war. So it's not like they were, I have to get rid of my slaves kind of mentality. There were a lot of people who treated them well.
Yeah.
And so I like that they show all aspects of it. They show the good and the bad in a lot of ways. Because there's not just one side
of never
slavery,
is.
So that's one thing I like about it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't read it, it's actually a good book. If you're interested.
Yeah, that's what I hear too. And yeah, my sister was here yesterday and she was helping me go through all my books. And she would like hold them up and I'd be like, no, yes, no, maybe, whatever. And there would be some she would hold up and they're like hardcover.
So that was an immediate.
Well, it was like, I would be torn sometimes because it's like, well, I am kind of interested in that story, but I am just so uninterested in holding a hardcover book. Like, they're so heavy and so like, she was like, oh yeah, you like the flexibility of a paperback. I was like, oh my goodness, yes. Like, I need to be comfortable when I'm reading the book and not, I don't know, feel like I have this massive tomb just that doesn't move, that I can't do anything with. Like, I don't know. It just, so I was just like, yeah, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it because I don't want to pick it up because it's a hardcover. I just don't. It was sad.
Did you put any of the hardcovers on your list so you could get paperbacks in place of them? No,
because most of them. Ew, I touched the microphone.
She kissed the microphone.
I have no depth perception. No, because most of them, honestly, it wasn't that serious. It was just should I get rid of the book? I guess so. I don't know. It was.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I really keep it kind of thing. I had to like really talk to myself like, Brooke, why do you really want to keep this book? You know you're not going to read it like this year, next year. Come on. Just get rid of it.
That's funny.
So, and I'm always like, well, and if it comes up in my mind again, or if I see it again and I'm interested all of a sudden, then I'll get it again, or I'll get it on Kindle or audio or whatever. Just a more enjoyable way for me to read it. Mm-hmm. So, that's funny. I barely read Kindle, but I enjoy it more than a hardcover. That's sad. That says a lot.
That does say a lot.
Little whiskey kitty. Whiskey.
He's really gotten comfortable.
He has. He like barely hides anymore. He's so cute. Okay. I have stuff written down.
Okay, let's listen.
Let me look at it. Oh, I've been working on my temperature blanket. Have you been working on your temperature blanket?
I have. I'm going to finish June today.
So
I'm going to start July today.
See, okay. I've done a lot, I feel like. And I know, what was it, like 2 weeks ago now at the potluck we were talking about what month we were in?
Yeah.
And I said, I'm pretty sure I think I'm in May. I am in May. But I've worked a lot in May, and I feel confident that, you know, with the fact that I don't have to get up early and go to work in the morning, I can finish the month of May today.
Yeah.
Once I get back from my little trip to take another book to somebody else.
Yeah.
Just getting rid of them left and right. So,
if I hadn't worked today, I would already be done, and I would be in July.
Yeah, and so I'm excited to start June. I was starting to jot down the June temperatures just as y'all were getting here, and on the app I had been using, and maybe I used a different app when I jotted down May's temperatures, but I was looking at June, and you know you can see the last few days of the month before the first. They were not what I had jotted down in May, and I was like,
really different?
They were kind of different, yeah. They were like more 70s, and I had been in the 80s for a while now. And I was like, well, I don't know why I wrote this down if that's not right, but I'm not going back now.
Yep, not undoing it.
Nope.
That's funny. I did that a couple times. I think what I did was I had written down the temperatures for like last year. It was giving me like for the month that I was looking at, it was giving me last year's temperatures because I think I was too far ahead and it wasn't even the temperatures for this year yet. And so I had written stuff down, and then I went back and I just rechecked everything, and I was like, oh, these days are wrong. Yeah. So I marked them out and redid them, and I actually pulled out 4 days. But that's all I had. You know, it's not like I had done like a whole week and they were like a week behind where I was, because then I wouldn't have redone them. But I pulled out 4 days one time.
I wonder if I looked on my phone weather app when I did it, because I did write down next to May on my in my notes. I did write down subject to change, and I don't remember why I wrote that down. So I don't know what I did differently.
That's funny.
So whatever, I guess. But I gotta write down all of June's temperatures, and then I can start June. And I'm excited that I'm making progress with it. But you having issues there with your own?
I'm just trying to figure out how this happened.
Oh, not the cord got tangled up.
I think when we're done recording, we'll just unplug it and it'll pull through.
Probably.
I don't want to do that now. I just realized that. Anyway, I apologize for. Sorry,
distraction.
Guys.
Yeah, so I'm glad I'm making, you know, some progress there. Yeah. I'm a little bothered that it might not be accurate, but it's okay. It's all right.
I don't think anyone's going to know.
No.
I don't think they're going to count your stitches and look at the calendar.
No, why would you? No. It's, no.
And that's what one day I think I was like, I think I might have missed a day because I think I might have marked the wrong day off, or I didn't mark something off and I was going along and I forgot where I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, well.
I've done that before.
If I'm a day short on this thing.
Oh well. Oh, well. You know how, so, you know, sometimes Ranger gets a little anxious and decides to chew things.
Yes.
And I have mentally prepared myself that if I come home and for some reason he's like ripped my temperature blanket to shreds, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to throw it away.
Be like, take a picture. This was the temperature blanket.
How far I got before my dog chewed it up, and then throw it away. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad I'm getting there. Have you finished anything?
I have not finished anything, but I think I'm probably halfway through The Hobbit, I want to say. I'm close to halfway through if I'm not there yet.
You're still listening to that?
Yes. It's really good. I think his name is Andy Serkis, is the narrator, and he did Gollum's voice in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And I was like, when I was listening to it,
sounded familiar?
I may have mentioned that before. I'm not sure, but he does, good narrators do voices.
Right.
And at least enough that you know that it's a different person talking.
Right.
And he has really good voice skills anyway. Like Gandalf sounds great. He can sing pretty good. He sings the songs that are written.
Oh, that's cool.
And he was doing Gollum's voice, and I was like, that actually sounds like Gollum.
Right.
And I was like,
you said that is Gollum.
And I was like, come on now. He's either a voice artist or this is Gollum.
Right.
So I looked it up and I was like, it's Gollum.
That's
and
so
it was
cool.
super cool. It was exciting for me to learn that. And
that really, stuff like that really enhances the experience.
Yeah. It's very cool to me. And he, in the book, Bilbo just got through singing a song, and it was so funny. It didn't rhyme or flow, and he goes, and that's as good as he could do on the spur of the moment or something like that. And I was like, that makes sense.
Funny. That's funny.
Because Bilbo, he was just making up a song, but they there's a lot of similarities to The Hobbit and parts of Lord of the Rings. Like right now they are in a cave with spiders.
Oh yeah.
And I hope that this doesn't give anything away, but everyone in the party except for Bilbo has been captured by the spiders. Mm-hmm. And so he's trying to free the dwarves is what he's trying to do. So that's where I am right now in the book. So, and he made up a song to distract the spiders. So it's very good. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
So
I know I keep thinking about starting it. I really should. I keep thinking about a lot of things.
I think you'll like it a lot if you do, and hopefully I'm not giving away too much when I say stuff. And I'm in chapter 9 of The Shadow Rising.
Okay.
And there was a very funny part in chapter 8. It was so hilarious. I guess the main protagonist, there's like 6 or 7 protagonists. But I guess the main protagonist was in his room, and his friends came to see him. 2 of his friends came to see him, and they're girls. And the one girl was promised to him as a child, like not just promised to him, he was promised to her too. It was kind of understood that they were going to get married when they grew up and stuff. And then the other girl is new to the friend circle. They met her along the way. And she likes him. And the girl that he was sort of betrothed to is not in love with him, and he's not in love with her either, but neither one of them has really said it. And so they come to talk to him because I think the one girl wants to kind of give her blessing to him that he can be with this other girl. Mm-hmm. And the whole time I'm reading this too, when the girls are talking, I'm like, he kind of has a say in who he's with. I mean, right. You may not want to be with him, that's fine, but
y'all don't
you
choose.
Can't decide who he's gonna be with. Yeah. Like, he may not want to be with her. So I'm like, their conversation cracks me up. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's probably his decision,
right?
But anyway, so they go to see him, and he pinches them with the magic power that they all actually kind of have. And he pinches them on their bottoms, and they slap him with the power.
That's funny.
And I was laughing so hard, and Emma goes, he'd be canceled nowadays.
Yeah,
I said,
he sure would.
He would be canceled for that.
He would for sure have been canceled for that.
But it was so funny. I just laughed so hard because it was like, he just pinched them on their bottoms. And of course, that's something that someone who's close, a guy would definitely do that with a girl he grew up with, like.
Yeah.
At least from my generation and back.
Yeah.
Maybe not from this generation.
Yeah. Even if it's just in a friendly, funny way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was super funny.
That's funny.
So, anyway, I'm in chapter 9.
Nice. Nice.
I'm enjoying it. And are you still reading... What's the name of that book?
What is the name of that book? The Knife of Never Letting Go.
I knew there
by
was...
Patrick Ness.
I knew there was a knife in there somewhere, but I didn't know.
I keep wanting to say Chaos Walking just because that's what they named the movie, and that's the name of the series, but...
Okay.
And, that's not right. That's not correct. I am still reading it. I have not made any progress since last week.
That's
because
okay.
I've
You
just
get
been
your temperature blanket.
I know, right? I've just been cleaning and I was really trying to focus on going through my books.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot.
And that's important.
Yeah, I feel like it is. So now that that's pretty much done, I then just have to leave the house. Now I feel like maybe I can settle down and read some. Except today I'm probably gonna edit when I come back. I don't know. I might not. I might just edit tomorrow. Okay.
I mean, you have all day.
Yeah, right. I'm in the same spot that I was in last week. I think maybe I've read a little bit since last week, but
not enough
for it to
matter.
Yeah, be valid at all for the podcast. I finished a TV show.
Okay.
What
did you finish?
I was watching it and knitting. I finished The Chestnut Man on Netflix. It's like a thriller crime mystery show.
Yeah.
I actually had the book, but I was like, I'm not gonna read it. Because I had actually briefly started the audio version of that, a couple months ago now, I think, and I was like, I don't really I don't know, the narrator's not really pulling me in, so I just never continued. Mm-hmm. But I had the hard copy, a hardcover version of it, and I had gotten it probably 2 years ago in North Carolina at a flea market, and it was on Netflix, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch it. So I just watched it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fine. It was good. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. I'm not convinced.
It's hard to explain. It was good. The plot, when the killer was revealed, who the murderer was and stuff, and who was in charge of all these deaths. I keep smooching the microphone on accident. Who was in charge of all of this and who did this? It really did oh wow, I did not see that coming. This entire time I thought it was maybe this person or maybe even this person, but no, did not suspect them.
I like it when I'm surprised.
Yeah. And it kind of for a second I was like, dang, maybe I should have read the book. But oh well. I can't remember. It's in a different language on Netflix, and I can't for the life of me remember what language it's in.
So you had to watch subtitles?
Yeah, which was fine. I don't care. I don't mind doing that. Uh-huh. But it's hard to knit at the same time because I'm wanting to watch.
You have to read. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's in Danish.
Okay,
so yeah.
Maybe they stayed closer to the book too, since it was not an American-made movie.
Probably. Bill, and I remember faintly when I had started the audiobook, and then when I started the show, the beginning was fairly similar. That's all I can speak on, but so maybe they did.
Because American movies, I don't know why,
I don't know what
we have a tendency to screw up the book.
Right.
Almost 100% of the time.
Yeah. Why do we have to change everything? But it is, it's based on the book. I can't talk. It's based on the book by the same name, The Chestnut Man, by Soren Sveistrup. So,
okay,
just to let everybody know, it was pretty good. The show's a little graphic for language, some sexual content, death, murder scenes. Like,
it's pretty, like,
they showed a decent amount of stuff. And I was like, oh, at one point I was like, oh my God. No, wait, no. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a movie trailer, actually. But no, The Chestnut Man was graphic. It did show a decent amount of gore and stuff. And I was like, oh, whoa. But not bad enough for me to stop watching it. Yeah. Obviously.
Well, you have a stronger stomach, too, than I do, I think. Like, I can't watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't mind watching murder mysteries, obviously.
Right.
But if it's too much, I'll even just say this. We used to watch House. I used to have to close my eyes half the time for House.
Yeah.
And that's not a murder mystery. So, I mean, it's just like, if there's too much, I just can't.
Yeah. I'm assuming that the book is also just as graphic.
Yeah. Well, again, for some reason, it's easier to read it than to watch it.
It is. Yeah. You saying murder mysteries reminded me of something. Me and my sister, not yesterday, but the day before, she came over. She stayed the night. So she came and we ate dinner and we watched A Haunting in Venice.
Yeah. Did you like it?
And that was pretty good. Yeah. I wish we had paid more attention to it.
Were you guys talking the whole time?
I don't know what we were doing. She kept falling asleep. She was just tired. So she kept falling asleep and I had to keep waking her up. And it was good. It was good. I liked it just fine. I once again enjoy the Hercule Poirot kind of universe that they're doing with Kenneth Branagh as Hercule Poirot. I'm enjoying those movies adaptations that they're doing. So that one, A Haunting of Venice, was based loosely on Halloween Party by Agatha Christie.
Okay.
And I was right. They did change like pretty much everything, which is fine. Like I had anticipated that when I saw the trailer. I was like, they changed a lot, but it was still good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, we also watched that. I almost forgot that. I was like, oh, I gotta tell Becky that. Yeah. I'm still reading The Knife of Never Letting Go. And I'm technically still reading The Exorcist on audio on Everand, which I actually just made some more progress in that earlier today because I woke up, ate, and then while I started to knit. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to the audiobook that I started. And we're going to see how far I can get.
Yeah.
By William Peter Blatty. And apparently the version on Everand that I'm listening to, at least that's what they said in the introduction for it, is the 40th anniversary version. So he is actually reading it.
Oh.
So I don't know if he didn't read it before.
Okay.
Or I don't know. But they specified that, and I was like, oh, okay. All right. Cool. Snazzy. So far, it's fine. It's good. It's starting to get a little spooky. Like, there's some things that are... You haven't watched The Exorcist, have you?
Oh, no.
I have. I actually have not either.
I've seen clips.
Yeah. Everyone's seen clips. Yeah. Everyone knows essentially what goes on in The Exorcist. I had never known it was a book, though, for some reason. It never clicked in my head that it was a book. I never knew it was a book. Until I saw it, and I was like, wait a second. I think I'm going to read that.
I think one time it was on TBS when I was a kid, and I just happened to flip over there when it was on, and it was, like, one of the really gross scenes.
It was probably like when her head's spinning around.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, nope. That's funny. Yeah. It's starting to get a little spooky. Stuff's keeping Reagan awake. Just a young girl, main character for anybody who doesn't know. Starting to keep her awake at night. She keeps complaining to her mom that there's like knocks that she keeps hearing, and her bed's starting to shake, and she doesn't understand why. Blah blah blah. So it's getting a little like spooky. I'm not very far in it. I think I increased the speed. It was like 1, and I think I'd put it to 1.2.
Yeah.
And that It went from me having 11 hours left to having 9 hours left. And I was like, geez. I mean, he's not talking that much faster. But okay, I'll take it. So who knows when I'll finish that, because I mean, I guess if I focus on knitting while I do it, I don't know, Becky.
So many things that have to be done.
I know. There's so much
It
going
is hard
on.
to decide. Like, I was supposed to clean my house last night, but Emma wasn't feeling well. And I laid down in the bed with her. She fell asleep at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I was reading. And I was like, she's asleep. It's 9:30. I'm just going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll like get late here. And I'll have done stuff like cleaned or whatever, or all sorts of stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to sit in bed and read, which I know I've been over this multiple times on the podcast. And then I go up there and I sit in the bed and I'm like, nope, sleep, out. And I'm like, but I could be reading. And I could be enjoying it because I like this book. I just have a problem.
There's something about being in the bed that makes you sleepy anyway.
There is. It's just comfy.
Yeah.
For anybody who's not been paying attention, Everand, when we say Everand, is formerly known as Scribed.
Yeah.
So, just FYI.
But if you have Scribed, you already figured that one out on your own. Thanks for the heads up, Everand.
Right.
I was freaking out.
I was like, what is Everand and why is it on my phone? I didn't even click that it was in the same exact place as Scribed was.
I was trying to find Scribed because my phone just automatically foldered everything for me.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, let me search for Scribed. So I just, type in SCR and nothing came up. And I was like,
yeah,
what happened to my app?
Where is it?
So then I went into the App Store and I re-downloaded Scribed, and then it only had a man called Otto on there. And I was like, no, this isn't right.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to figure it out. And finally at the very top, it said something about logging into Everand. And I was like, what?
What is Everand?
And I clicked on that, and it took me over to the app that I already had on my phone.
Yeah.
And all my stuff was there. And I said, oh,
they're
okay.
different now. Yeah. Yeah, that was random. It felt random.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they emailed us and told us, but I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't remember seeing an email from them. But
yeah.
I mean, I have 1,000 emails in my inbox right now.
That's what I'm saying. Me too. So I guess I was going to ask what you're going to read next, but I guess you're going to read The Fellowship of the Rings.
Yes.
By J.R.R. Tolkien, and then you're going to move on.
I don't
know what the name of the next one is.
What's the next title for the Wheel of Time, Emma? Do you know?
You can do it. That's okay. Oh, you're going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to
Google it. The next one by Robert Jordan. And that would be the 5th book, right?
Yes. I can't
I'm trying
spell.
To stay.
The Fires of Heaven.
Ooh, what a name. The Fires of Heaven.
So it's getting good. It's been good for a while.
Yeah, I hope so, since you're still in it.
I'm still reading it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it keeps having new and interesting things happen. So
that's cool.
There were some crazy things that just happened in this one, like besides the bottom pinching.
That's been the wildest thing.
Some things came to life and tried to murder some people, and it was very harrowing and very exciting. So
that's funny. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna read next. If this series, if the Chaos Walking series, if I enjoy it by the end of the book, I don't know if I'm gonna get the physical one or try to find it on Kindle and do that.
Yeah.
Try to be a responsible person. So we'll see. So I might be reading the next one, which is called The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness.
Okay.
So maybe I'll pick up The Convenient Wife by Betty Neels.
I should have given you a time frame in which you had to complete this task.
You should have. Maybe I'll pick up The Hobbit. Maybe I'll pick up Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'm still on book 4.
I know.
Wait, book 4?
The legend says that she started it and has not finished.
There's so many. If I had not seen the movies like 300 times, I probably would have moved on.
I've thought about just watching the movies and knitting, but I'm like, I kind of want to reread them. So I've been putting that off.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll do what our friend did, where he would he read the book and then watched the movie, and then read the book and then watched the movie, and that's what y'all did too, right?
Yeah, we did that with the first few.
Yeah, and so I was like, maybe I'll do that because then I could watch the movies quicker.
And then we just watched the rest of the movie.
Yeah. You're just like, you know what? We're just gonna watch them. I don't know. And there's also a Christmas book that I need to finally read called The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss. I've had that for a little while, and I meant to read it for last Christmas, and I think I meant
it last year.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I think I meant to read it for the Christmas before as well, and I never did.
And that's funny. I didn't know that.
For anybody who's gonna look up The 12 Dates of Christmas, there's like 3 books with that exact name by different authors. So the one I have is by Jenny Bayliss. There's another one by the same title by Lisa Dickinson, and then another one by Catherine Hapka. And I was like, okay, there might even be more, but that's what I saw. And then there's a movie called The 12 Dates of Christmas.
I was gonna say, I think there's a movie.
Yeah,
I think I've seen it.
Right, and I'm like, I don't know which one that's based on. If it's based on one, I don't know.
Right.
Apparently, this is a common name for a Christmas something.
So that's cool. She's gonna have all of these books, of course, in the show notes, and you could just buy all 3 of those books.
You can, and be a cute little Christmas book gift. I see what you're doing there, Becky.
I'm good at that. I don't know why I hate sales. Listen to me.
Oh, you're so good at it. That's funny. Well, I really don't have anything else to talk about.
That's good.
I know. I saw the time.
We need to go.
I saw the time and I was like, dang.
We hope you've enjoyed today's podcast. We're on a tight schedule today. So I hope you enjoy that it's short, because it might have been longer had we not been on a tight schedule.
I think next week's going to be longer. I feel it. I feel it.
Well, we're probably both going to have some more reading done, so that's going to be first off.
Yeah.
And also, happy Thanksgiving, because by the time you listen to this, it will be over. And hopefully you will have had a happy Thanksgiving. And we'll probably share some great Thanksgiving stories next week. Unless something negative happens at Thanksgiving, and then we won't share.
Then we just won't talk about it. Not on here.
Yeah, we'll gab about that before the show.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The things you don't hear.
But anyway, thank you as always for listening, you guys. We appreciate you. And please continue to check out the Sideways Sheriff, because he has a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And he's over on YouTube if you haven't checked that out yet. And, of course, Facebook and Instagram. But you only get short clips there, so go to YouTube and watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, keep reading, keep listening. And
you're doing great.
And until next time, stay happily booked.